Now, our countdown to Halloween continues with some beautiful pumpkin art and tips on how to become a pumpkin carving pro from expert sculptor Adam Bierton. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. It's
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, guys.
You are truly an artist.
Well, thank you.
What do we have here, and are we actually going to be able to learn how to do this?
Well, I am here to kind of inspire some creativity today.
Okay.
It's my job to kind of push the boundaries with pumpkin carving. So, you know, the traditional jack-o'-lantern triangle eyes doesn't have to be all you can do with pumpkin carving.
Okay, so show us. What do we have? What are these?
This table is kind of an example of what I do at the New York Botanical Garden each weekend. I'm there performing and carving live. This is a sculptural style piece that I've done, and you can see there's little pieces of carrot for the eyes, and I use little pieces of potato for the teeth.
Wow.
And this is a larger kind of format. I like to kind of play my designs into the shape and size of the pumpkin.
Yes.
So sometimes it just looks like he's got one big mouth.
Yeah.
And again, I'm using pieces of potato and carving that gum line and sticking those pieces of potato.
How do you pick the perfect pumpkin to carve?
That's a great question. Actually, the stem is a great indicator of the health of the pumpkin.
Okay.
So you can see that I have really nice thick green stems here, and I'm always searching in the pumpkin patch for those stems first.
So you go out and you find your own pumpkins.
Oh, yes, very delicately.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
great.
Yep.
Good to know.
So I'll collect them all through the season because they start getting harvested, you know, early September, and I'll start to collect these things, and you know, and then I'll plan my design.
What tools do you use to do this?
Yeah.
So I've been collecting tools for, goodness, like 20 years. But
Wow.
the sculptural style, I'm primarily using ceramic tools, paring knives, X-Acto blades. But there's quite a few tools that you can find right at home. And I'm here to kind of show you all my tips.
What are these little guys here? They're very cute.
These are some of my favorite. These are great with the families that come through. The kids love these things. So these are little darling pumpkins.
Yeah.
And I like how they sit a little taller. And again, potato and carrot eyeballs, and just little different shapes for the mouth. There's one guy up here with sweet potato lips who looks like he's kissing.
Yeah. See, that's doable. I think that's pretty doable.
Yeah.
We could do
Yeah,
that.
We could
absolutely.
do that?
I think
Yeah.
we should give it a shot. Yeah.
Okay.
How do you keep them fresh?
Another great question. So picking up fresh pumpkin is a great start, right? The fresher, the better. And then I actually have a little lemon juice and water solution that I mist them down with.
On the inside or outside?
Both. So if
Okay.
I scoop it, I'm spraying down the inside, and that kind of acts as a natural preservative and kind of helps keep it fresh.
I heard petroleum jelly also works. Is that not true?
You know what? I've heard that too. I haven't actually tried it.
Okay.
But then you couldn't pick it up and move it. You just slide out your
No,
hand.
on the
then it becomes
inside.
really
On the
slippery,
inside
yeah.
after you carve.
Got it. All right, we need to take a break, but still ahead, we're going to reveal one of Adam's special pumpkins, a Kelly and Mark pumpkin.
Oh, wow. We're back with pumpkin sculptor Adam Bierton, and we're getting some pro tips on how to become a pumpkin carving pro at home. So what's next? We have our own, you've traced a pumpkin face onto this
Yeah, I
pumpkin.
figured we'd do a couple little carvings here,
Okay.
and I'll give you
Okay.
some of my pro tips.
Great.
I
So
like these tools.
these are some of my favorites, especially for the jack-o'-lantern where you're going to go all the way through.
Yeah.
This is a basic paring knife. I don't leave home without it. And then I have a grapefruit knife, which oddly enough works really well on pumpkin.
For smaller things?
Yeah, it's
or-
got a double serrated edge, and it's kind of like one of those ones you get in the kit, but just better.
Let me ask you this. When you empty out a pumpkin, do you like to cut off the top or the bottom? Some people are they
Yes.
will only remove it from the bottom. Some people only from the top.
I'm gonna blow your minds. I don't do either. I
What?
I go through the back. So if you look at Mark's pumpkin, there's a hole in the back. And you can pop that open. If you get your little knife in there, it might just pop right out.
Okay.
And you'll see how clean I've scooped that pumpkin on
Oh
the
my
inside.
gosh, it is so clean. It's like it was never even a pumpkin
Right?
to begin with.
And then this is my little lemon juice spray that I would go in and I would just mist this down, and it would keep it nice and fresh.
How
and
do you
moist.
get it so clean on the inside? Do you use an ice cream scooper?
Exactly, yeah. I love an ice cream scoop, and even one of my favorites is an avocado scooper.
Oh,
Works
okay.
really well, because what you want to do is get all that stringy, seedy stuff out. That's where the mold starts. So the cleaner, the better, and it's going to make your pumpkin last longer.
What about this guy here? Are we just going to leave the stuff in there?
I think we should try something. I wanted you to
Okay.
give a shot at some of these potato and carrot eyeballs. You can pop them into these little cavities I've carved.
Okay, I love a cavity.
And you'll watch that this little pumpkin comes to life
Oh.
with just a few vegetables. And
Wait, let me put his. You've made like little.
yeah, so there's
like
another little piece of potato there, and that's going to play as
Yeah.
the eye catch with
I
the reflection
really
on
like
your
this
eyeball.
grapefruit knife.
Doesn't it work great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little.
And what's this, the tongue?
So this is a sweet potato tongue. Grab one of those toothpicks and stick it on there, and then you
Okay.
can cram it in there. It'll look like he's got a little tongue in his mouth.
And just push it all the way in?
Yeah, and then you can just stab it into the back there, and it'll kind of float. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, I love
Look
that.
at this guy.
Guys,
Another
how
pro,
cute is
pro
it?
carver.
Yeah, I'm a pro when you did all the work, of course.
All right,
Is it
do
time?
you have special pumpkins for us?
I do. I have a little treat for you guys.
Oh my gosh,
So-
I'm so excited. What should we do?
What do we think?
Mark, are you going to come
I'm
over
coming,
here?
coming.
I think we should go.
Should
Okay.
we reveal them ourselves?
Let's go.
1,
Unmask.
2, 3. I love it! Oh my gosh, how long will this stay?
These will last maybe a week.
A week. Okay,
Yep.
that's incredible. And you stuffed it with lights, or is there a
Yeah,
candle
so
in there?
I'm actually using like an exterior landscaping light. Instead of a tea light, I get a brighter light in there, and it really helps illuminate the pumpkin because you'll see that I'm not puncturing all the way through.
Right, I see
I'm
that.
just scraping the surface, and that's an etching style that we do.
It's really incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you so
You're going to be
much.
carving the largest pumpkin
Yes.
at the Botanical Gardens?
You had it here, didn't
Wait,
you?
Yes, we
had
did.
her
Oh my
here.
God.
Wait, you're going to carve her
That
up?
exact one
What?
this weekend at the New York Botanical Garden. Yeah.
What are
Friday,
you
Saturday,
gonna-
Sunday?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all day. So come see
Do you
us.
know what you're going to turn her into?
You're gonna have to wait and see.
Okay,
It's
maybe
gonna be
we'll
special.
come see.
Thank you,
Okay.
Adam. We'll
Thank
be
you,
right
Adam.
back.
Thank you so
You're very
much. You're
welcome.